And now it's time for our very special guest today. Let's please give a warm LDJ welcome to Rachel Madorsky, author of Maestro, a new book about unveiling karma and reincarnation. So, Rachel, welcome. Tell us. We're delighted that you're here, and I'm having a little trouble talking
Russian.
today.
It's very good.
That was Russian. We're glad to have you. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
I came from former Soviet Union long time ago, maybe 22 years ago, and have part of my life I taught in college. At senior level students, engineering courses, and I write in all my life.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how did you become a writer?
Yeah, how I became a writer?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's my genius. I don't know.
Maybe your genes or your genius?
Yeah. Both. Because people like my writing. I started writing when I was in college. I wrote a lot. Then I started doing research on healing and accumulate a lot stories from both sides, from my patient side, from the relative, from my friends, from doctors, my own experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to write the books, so to share this experience with my future readers, because doctors, special doctors, they ask me to write about this. So my experience of my patient will help them survive or fast recovery, or to find the way to adjust it to their life, style life.
What motivated you to write your newest book, Maestro, and what kind of a journey does your book take us on?
That is my third book in English. It motivated me because I had a lot of stories. Previous book was Symphony of Your Karma.
Mm-hmm.
And publisher told me it's a lot for one book, so it has to be divided.
Oh.
So I took a couple chapters from that books and add more.
Okay.
Very interesting. One of the chapters about a human body, about people who had problem with thymus. It is a special gland.
The hypothalamus and the thalamus gland.
Yeah, it's special gland. It's hard to do research on this, because when this child born, it's very large.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's very small became with age, at 12 maybe years. So, and I realized within my practice, so it's so important. So every time if person has a patient or somebody has problem with this gland, so it means the problem has to be taken very seriously.
Yes.
So this chapters, when I was doing the research, I find out, so one of the researchers calls this gland Maestro of the body.
Maestro of the body, yes.
So, because title of the book was different,
mm-hmm.
long, more spiritual. But I realized, so it's so long title,
mm-hmm.
it has to be something different. It came to me from, I don't know how.
From the clouds.
Yeah, from the clouds.
In your newest book, Maestro, you talk about changing our destiny. Do you really think that it's possible for a person to change their destiny?
Everybody has power, inner power. Only you have to have desire. Then, if you have desire to change something or reach something, then you have to have will for that.
Mm-hmm.
Desire is desire, but you have to will. And then karma will take care.
That's what I tell people when they come to me for motivation to help lose weight. You gotta wanna. First, you gotta have that desire. You gotta really want to do it. Not because your husband wants you to do something, or your kids, or this or that, or the other thing.
No.
You gotta, right here.
The same I told every time when patient or somebody asking me for consultation, I'm telling him, what goal you have to reach in your life? you have time. You need to set up your goal.
Mm-hmm.
If you have goals, then you need desire. If you have desires, then you have to find somebody who will motivate you if you could not yourself.
And that's where I come in. I am the
Yes.
motivator. I am the catalyst.
You are one of the greatest.
Thank you. Gee whiz, we like her. We like you. Do you believe in meditation? Because, go ahead, give me your view on meditation.
Meditation has ancient history.
Mm-hmm.
What I believe don't matter. What person who accepts this meditation have healing tools, it is matter.
I think that meditation is good for developing your power of your mind.
If people mostly depend on himself,
Mm-hmm.
he has to use meditation.
Yes.
I'm using only meditation. I'm not using meditation, sorry, but because I don't need.
Okay.
So I'm for meditation.
Because
it's helping people a lot.
Yeah.
Because especially when they're in groups, if somebody look like you, Laura, helping them,
Mm-hmm.
it's working.
I meditate twice a day. I meditate
It's
in the
working
morning.
because it's helping you.
Yeah.
You need some relaxation. For relaxation, to clear
Guidance.
your mind, and who knows, maybe for me, my best meditation when I'm working with my dog.
Oh, when
Meditation.
you're walking with your dog, you could do a walking meditation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
one of the best
Absolutely.
meditation. It's clear mind. I'm only watching my dog if I watch, and idea coming to me. It's my books. Idea for my books coming from this meditation.
You say that karma is the law of causes and consequences. And do you think we can change our karma?
Of course, every day, every minute, even right now, everybody has choice. It depends on your choice.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of question you're asking, my response, it is my choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you making right choices, so it will be the right response for this.
How can we learn more about our karma?
You mean?
How can a person who wants to learn more about their karma, and how can they learn more about it?
What I know, so everybody knows about karma, but we have different title. Fate,
Destiny.
Destiny, karma, it is different.
Two
but
different
it is
things.
close.
Yeah.
People think so it is the same. From when you born, you already learning process.
Okay.
Your parents teaching you, don't do this, because you will pay for this.
Don't stick your hand in the fire, it'll burn.
If you will steal something, you will pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
If you will not least obey, you have to obey because you will pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
So going around, coming around, everybody learn, but not everybody accepted this.
What if someone has what they call bad karma? Do you think there is such a thing? Because I've heard some people say, oh, gee whiz, it must be my karma, Or can you make things up as you go? You know what I mean? Can you make it up? Kind of like, make amends as you see fit. Do you know what I mean? No? Can't do that?
Karma, because he has to pay for something, what he done before. And he knows about this. Why he tell it's bad karma. It's easy to explain it, more scientific explanation.
I have a friend, we were on a trip, and he took my dogs out for a walk, and I gave him a bag to pick up the dog poop, and I said, and prior to this, we had a very long car ride, and we were discussing karma, and he said he did not believe in karma. Okay, so we get to this place, and he's going to take my dogs for a walk, and I give him a bag, and he comes back in, and I said, didn't they go? And he said, oh, yeah, they went. But I said, well, why didn't you use the bag? And he goes, I didn't pick it up. And then all of a sudden, he looked, and on his shoes, there was dog poop on his shoes, and I just looked at him, and I said, there's your karma. I thought it was funny.
Do we still know this friend?
Kind of, sort of. Let's talk a little bit about reincarnation. And, okay, you say souls come and go. You believe that souls come and go. Can you explain that? It's like they come and they go. Where do they go?
You know what I learned? All scientists, famous, sooner or later they'll realize it's not the end. Somebody taking care about you.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody from greatest scientists, they believe so we're dead. Everybody believe. I read a lot of others. Everybody believes so they will come back or something will, they will carry the experience to somebody else.
Okay, everybody believes in reincarnation and
Yeah,
afterlife and
because
coming back.
What
and
is your experience? From where it's coming? Sometimes it's speaking about me. Sometimes I don't know where it's coming because I never learned this. But I already knew answer. I knew how it could be handled, where I have to go, with whom I have to talk, because I already know this.
Did your family, at an early age, did your family help you understand karma and reincarnation? How did you learn about this stuff?
I learned this stuff because in every culture they believe, because I have met a lot of people from ancient tribe.
Mm-hmm.
They already knew about this, so it existed. So they came back, going forth and forward, back and forward. And everybody born with this idea. Everybody. But in our time, it's not so easy to accept openly. Not easy to accept. You have to open your mind.
You have to open your mind, yeah.
You have to open mind. If you open mind, you have also to be very careful with whom you share your experience.
Sure you do.
Because a lot skeptics, we live in different world. We live in materialistic world.
Mm-hmm.
We not live in tribe. We not live in some jungle. We live here.
Mm-hmm. Urban.
Yeah.
Jungle.
Urban. Yeah. Where life so fast. So we have not time to think about what could happen or what had happened.
Do you believe in reincarnation, Mikey?
No, I do not.
You see?
I do not.
That is a
How about karma?
Karma, yeah, there's a certain thing about karma. My question is, if there's reincarnation, what happens to your memories? What happens to your friends and your family and your loved ones?
Oh, that is a good question.
Very
because we kind of look like waves. We're going out. We're coming out the same time, the same maybe different 20 years time range. So we already knew people. From distance, you already knew you would like to speak with this person or not. You have to avoid this person or not. Because you already feel, you already knew inside yourself, so you will have problem. Or you will enjoy to speak with this person. You already knew. You have to listen to yourself, because if you will not listen to yourself, you will have trouble in future. Because he maybe will betray you, or will maybe
steal from you.
Yeah. At least. Still it's not so bad, if not copyright property. So, but he could betray you in some way.
How about you guys? This corner of the room over here, we believe in reincarnation and karma?
It's
one at a time. Hey, do you believe in reincarnation, Jeffy?
There's a lot of combos. I was a little bit like Morning Man Mike there. I wasn't sure, but I like your response, and I do enjoy the movie The Shining, and there's a suggestion there.
For me, it's hard to accept this.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny.
No, it's very hard, because they have to support family.
He's very skeptical. Plus, he's a sports fanatic, and I mean, you got to take what he says with a grain of salt.
Mostly with them.
Yeah.
And how about karma? We believe in karma. Did the Bears get their karma the other night?
Boy, that's probably a different phrase or a different style of karma. Yeah, a different type of thing. The word karma doesn't seem to be the manly approach, but we probably believe in the concept. How about that?
Because karma, it is Indian, from Indian.
Yeah.
So, in different
cultures,
it is different.
Yeah.
It is different.
That's how we learn it.
Yeah, it's mostly fate.
Listen, in your book, Symphony of Your Karma, you say that everything we perceive as coincidence or bad luck is in reality karma. So, coincidences are karma, bad luck is karma.
It looks like history. We're learning. It's learning process.
Okay.
But the interest with history look like it's karma. History repeats itself. We never learn from history. We repeat it the same.
We should learn from
history. So the karma look like teaching tool.
Karma is the teaching
Until
tool.
you not finish your learning process, you will not go to another level.
Okay.
To another semester. It's learning process. I'm thinking so. Karma has tools. Tools is reincarnation. From each reincarnation is something learning.
Okay.
If not learning, you will repeat.
Okay. Good. Like school. You
It's
don't
school.
learn it, you repeat it.
It's not punishment. It's school.
Yeah.
Look like your parents told you what you have to do.
I can tell Mikey's got a question. He's hanging off the edge of his seat there.
Is it safe to say that if I do something bad today, it's going to come back tomorrow and
bite you in the butt?
Is that exactly what we're talking about?
Not tomorrow. You never know.
But eventually.
Eventually, maybe someday, because you will forget about this.
Mm-hmm.
You will forget.
So what force, what power is the determination or the judge of how severe the punishment or the reward is going to be? If I do something little every day and I get rewarded at the end with something huge and big, some people, as we talked in the green room a little bit, good people die young and bad people live forever, and that's not karma.
It's not karma because somebody calling you. They finish the job.
You finish your job here on Earth?
They're good, they help a lot of people. Maybe they need to another place.
Like
to
Mars.
share the experience. Sometimes children born and they died because they look around. My theory. And they died because they said, they don't need my help. I don't need to be here. I have to be in another place. I will come back. Or
tell us, what do you feel are the greatest gifts in our lives?
to learn. We have to learn a lot. And to share it. You have to learn. You have your own experience. This experience has to be learned. Somebody else. So that is your job. You're teaching people.
I'm teaching people and motivating people.
Yeah, you're helping a lot of people because not everybody has power.
To persuade, to motivate.
Themselves, yeah.
How did you discover your ability to become a healer? How did you discover that you had this gift?
I discovered it was all my life with me. You're supposed to be born with this kind of gift. You could not be born great musician. I'm not musician. I could not learn because I'm not born with this.
You don't have the gift.
Yeah, look like the artist. You have to born with this.
Yes.
Everybody can learn. Look like healer. Who would like to become healer. He can learn. But what kind will be?
What kind of healer will they be? Well, how old were you when you discovered you had this ability,
I was
gift?
small. My family know about this. Everybody know.
Yeah,
but I keep for myself. I saw that everybody has this.
Did it
Not
run in your
problem.
family? Did other relatives have your strong gift?
Oh, I'm talking about myself right now.
They were all moochers, that's what they...
So I'm only wishing so nobody in my family will open this gift if they have.
Mm-hmm. Some people have it and they don't realize it.
They know, but not everybody shares this. Not everybody would like to open. Everybody knew. They knew. Everybody.
How can your books help people prevent various diseases, and if they are sick, how can your book help them get well?
We're learning, look like we are learning from our parents, from our neighbors, from our friends. The books share a lot of stories. Through the stories, they will learn.
Through the stories in your books and all the descriptions of all the case histories and everything.
Especially Create Your Destiny, they have a lot tips, a lot.
Okay.
So they could, through help of this book, they could help themselves.
Okay.
They could help somebody else.
Okay.
But through these books, I decided to write about karma and reincarnation. So it came my books, Symphony of Karma, because of that books.
Okay.
Because it's different level karma than simply healing. You realize that somebody or something more powerful above you who taking care.
What's the secret to your success?
My success.
What's the secret to your success?
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, trust yourself.
Do you have any regrets? Any regrets? What do you regret? Any regrets?
My regrets. Maybe I will spend more time to learning.
More time learning?
Learning how to write more.
Learning how to write more?
Yeah.
All you got to do is sit down and write. So
no,
I know that.
I'm not the person. If I have idea, I will sit. Right? No, but before that, I will sit. I have to write my books in my mind. Then
and when you're walking your dog,
ready, and I feel a desire is going through me, then I need my will.
Then you sit down and get her done.
Yeah, shut up everything and start writing.
Listen, Rachel has 3 wonderful books. One is Create Your Own Destiny. One is called Symphony of Your Karma. And her newest book is called Maestro. And if you're interested at all in healing, in reincarnation, in karma, and anything along those lines, I would highly recommend her books. And our guest name is Rachel Madorsky, Madorsky. And your website is what?
RachelMadorsky.com.
RachelMadorsky.com. And I suggest that if you have any interest, you go to her website and you take a peek at these books. One or all of them could be for you. And what tip can you give for any beginning writers and authors out there? What do you have to say?
The tip, if you would like to write everything what you would like. Write. Then you will edit or whatever you want to do.
Or at least
but you have to start writing. That is first.
You have to sit down and start writing.
Right. Not going to a lot clubs, a lot groups. Have to learn. You have to set yourself.
Email, text. You got to sit in the chair and write.
By yourself, right? Not to listen to somebody else. Then you can go to writing group, to class. Then they will teach you how to write clearly. Maybe not more professional, but idea will come from you, not from somebody else. Then it will be success.
Well, you know what, Rachel? I want to thank you for coming into the studio today.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're a wonderful guest, and your books are wonderful. And we wish you good luck with all your endeavors and your books. And when you get a new book, come back and see us again.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you got some more karma talk or reincarnation talk.
But not about karma will be books. It will be different.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
You're listening to the Laura Dion-Jones Show every Wednesday afternoon from 3 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on WRMN 1410 a.m. And it's kind of like that time again that we'd like to thank everyone for being with us today. My gang, Jeff, Mike, Valerie the Swan, and a special thanks to our very special guest, Leslie Goddard, author of Remembering Marshall Fields, and her father is a close personal old friend of mine, and the wonderful Rachel Madorsky, author of Maestro and several other books on healing, karma, and reincarnation. Good luck to all of you, and thanks for coming on the Laura Dion-Jones Show today. And, of course, thank you to all of our loyal listeners. Be sure to tune in to find out what's shaking here on the Laura Dion-Jones Show every Wednesday afternoon from 3 to 4 p.m. And next week, what's next week's date? Quick, tell me.
October 19th.
Catherine Alice is coming from L.A. She's a relationship guru. Wow. She's going to be awesome. And on November 9th, Tony Horton, originator of P90X, the #1 hottest fitness video in the program in the world, he's going to be here. So please tune in, tell all your friends. And we've got lots and lots more fun surprises in store for you in the weeks ahead. Today's show has been brought to you by
Dr. Claire Elias. Well, she's got a Patient Appreciation Day in 1 week, Wednesday, October 19th from 11 to 6. And also driving school, Azarella Driving School. You know that, 847-373-4137.
And special thanks also to snobhounds.com. Think Nike meets Donna Karen, but for canines. Thanks again, Casey, for making this show possible. And please let everyone you know to read my motivational blog on elgin.bokajump.com. Click on blogs. This is the Laura Dion-Jones Show. I am Laura Dion-Jones. And as our old gal pal Mae West says, between two evils, I always pick the one I never tried before.
Is this a special show is this the Century Mark show?
Yes, today is the 100th show.
I want to say congratulations on 100 shows.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for listening. We will see you next week. This is my 100th show. We all love being here with you. And hey, Mike, thanks for the happy. And let's not forget our 90,000 troops over in Afghanistan. Semper Fi, kids. Peace to you all. And now, Adele, Set Fire to the Rain, our song for the week.